Sometimes loops are handed to you on a silver platter. Gotta take it. Take a listen. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today's video, we're gonna run through that sample and how simple it was. So this should be a very, very short format video on my, I would say, sampling technique, but there wasn't really much technique involved. So if you like what you hear, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's dive into the computer and let's mess with the sample. Let's go. All right, so here's the sample right here. And this is I think it's a Greek song. So this wasn't a splice sample. This was a CD that I got from the library, and this is back when I used to dig. So full disclosure, I made this beat the first time I made it. It was on a different computer, which I still have, almost 10 years ago. So I figured I'd bring that sample back and kind of redo it, do the 2025 version of it. And this is what I got out of it. Let's run through this sample really quick here. I'm gonna play the original. So I only have the intro. So I've only got this section right here. And if I zoom this out, it's the full song. So we're not gonna listen to the intro. We're gonna listen to different parts of the original song. So let's see if we can find something. I'm gonna change this semitone, which I have at -9. I'm gonna zero that out so we get the original sample here. Let's take a listen. Actually, that was there towards the end, but I used the beginning. Let's keep listening here. Okay. I used none of that. I used the very beginning. Now, let me play that for you really quick here. That's what I used. That was fire. My original version of the song, it was that exact key. Sorry, I drew a blank there. It was this exact key that I was working with. I didn't pitch it down. I just decided to pitch it down this time. And you can clearly see I did nothing to it. The speed, I just kind of sped it up the tiniest bit, 103.1%. So original 100, I went 103.1. Not that significant of a deal, of an increase. And then the semitones, I dropped it down 9 to make it sound, it just sounded nice and dark. Take a listen. That's dark. I like the way that sounds. And I don't really make darkish kind of beats, but that sounded really, really good. That was it. That's it. I'm not gonna chop that up. That's already good as is. So sometimes you'll find a sample that's just like untouchable. Just drag that thing in or loop it. Build some drums, build a bass line on there. Maybe add some, if you can, add some keys if it really sounds good with it. I wouldn't overthink that though. If you're scrambling trying to find some keys and you can't really find it, then you might be done with just a sample. Just make sure your drums hit hard and your bass line is fire, and then just leave it at that. Which is kind of what I did here. I have a piano, just a 1-note piano, very low. It's dark, so I hit low on the octave here with the piano. This is all it is. I'm gonna play this. It's basically 1 note, 1 octave down and up, but it's the same note. Take a listen. That wasn't it. Let me solo that out. That's it. That's all I did. You're gonna hear, I got some strings here that I did. I'm not really a fan of them, but I'll let you listen to it when when I play the beat at the very end, which is coming up. As far as the drums, real quick, let's run through these drums. Again, I got some help right here through Beatmap, Reasons Beatmap. Let me solo this out so you can hear the drums. Really, really simple. I do have a second hi-hat right here that kicks in, these green squares. But let me play the drums for you real quick. That's it, so simple. And then that second hi-hat comes in, and it kind of flows. It makes the beat move a little better. It's got a better flow, but I figured with a dark beat, start off slow and then pick the pace up just a tiny bit. And that's the only thing I did. I did put a Griselda, I think it was a Benny the Butcher a cappella on this beat, and it flowed really, really well because they do have some dark kind of beats. It flowed really, really well, so I'll make sure to put that link somewhere here or wherever. That's it. There's not that much more to this video. I think this is more so a video on just keeping things simple. Sometimes you find a loop, just roll with it. I mean, if you're on Splice and it's a common loop that people are using, maybe you want to change it up a certain way, but when you're crate digging, and you find a really good loop, just put that in and get creative and do whatever you can with that. Sometimes chopping is necessary and sometimes it's absolutely not. In this case, it wasn't. I wanted to keep this as authentic as possible. And like I said, the only thing I changed was the semitones. I brought it down 9 semitones. But when I first made this beat, almost 10 years ago, I kept the original sample. That's about it. I'm gonna play this for you. Again, if you like what you hear, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will play this with the intro and with the strings. Thank you guys again for watching. Let me unmute this thing. All right, see you guys later.